There we go. Okay. So yeah, now my mic should be working. Go over here to this chunk. And we are indeed live. Has excellent connection too, so that's good. Has excellent connection too, so that's good. Audio. Well, it has excellent connection too, so that's good. I'll rely on the chat to tell me. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and what I'm gonna do is take what I've learned in my C++ journeys, and I'm actually not gonna be using C++. Hey, Rob, what up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, I gotta zoom that chat in because I cannot see jack squat. There we go. Okay. There we go. Is the mic okay or is it crusty? Like, all right, thank you. Okay. How about the video quality? Oops. Like, are you able to see the text okay and stuff like that? Because I can zoom, it is quite small. Okay. I can zoom in. Yeah, we'll just zoom in here. So, let's see, npm what? npm init -y. Okay. So, hey, it's been a while. My Discord got compromised a month ago. And a new one. I see you've been on that grind. I have. Renkai, what up? How you doing? You doing the do? Alright. I'm an idiot. Yeah, good to see you though. So I came back after a lot. Here, let me just go ahead and show an example here. External drive. Where is anything? Alright, projects. AI. Why is it backwards? I actually ended up writing my own language at one point to handle the, I'll go ahead and show you, like a little sample of the language. Well, we'll do that later. I don't want to get like too carried away again. It was called AIS, but yeah, so there's C and here's C++. When I moved to C++, that's what my custom language was based on. Yeah, so a bunch, and I mean like a bunch of different like attempts at, let's see, I even did like OpenGL at some point with these AI CPP. Here's like, I'll come back to this in a sec. Can you give me an overview of what you're doing with the RPG Maker? Okay, so the overall goal is to, like, say, if you want, like, unique, lifelike NPCs, so let's say, like an NPC that, I like to use the term, like, sorry. I like to use the what if of a farmer NPC, right? So, you make an event and you just give it a little note at the top and it'll automatically attend to crops. It'll do its farming throughout the day of the game. It'll come up with dialogue for you to, now that part I don't know about because that would involve like a language model which is extraordinarily complex, but yeah, so for the most part though, it would GBT or something? Yeah, but I don't want to rely on third-party libraries because I want to do it all myself. And I've intentionally been staying away from videos that explain how AI works because I've been really, really pushing to figure it out on my own. But yeah, so basically it's it can be used to create a village really quickly with unique villagers that all have their own tasks, and even potentially like have a shop that you have no idea what the heck they're going to be selling. And on top of that, that would also allow like the game to establish like relations between two towns. So like say they're trading goods or something like that. That was like the end goal. And here's like the interpreter that I wrote for a custom like neural function. But yeah, so I've been really pushing myself to try and like, yeah. And I've gotten a long way. But the part that I really do not look forward to is getting this all to work with JavaScript. Yeah, the trainer can technically work with C++, but I kind of want to do all of this in JavaScript because it would be really nice if there was a way to have the AI learn as you're playing the game, you know, as the player is playing. And the only way to do that is to make the training software inside. You got your brain starting copy? Nice. I wish my brain can start copy. Kappa. Also airless. What up? What up? Okay. So first things first. This time I actually need a plan. So I need to do this in order. That way I don't get completely overran with, oh, I want to do this. I should do this, that, and that. Okay, first step. Make worker library. Okay, hold on. We'll just do this. All right. And this is basically a library that trains via workers. So let's just start with this one. But after that, we make the library and then we create. Nope. See, I already would have messed up. Organizing, if you ask me, is like the literal hardest part of any game dev journey. Create neural structure and life form classes. Always good to see you stream. It's always good to see you here at my streams. Thank you for joining. Dang it. I'm so picky. All right. You know what? Yeah, do a full tab, screw it. So the first class that we need is the core classes, right? So we need, I guess we'll say node. Yeah. I guess we'll call it a node, and then there we go. Okay, I'm not gonna spend too much time like formatting the documentation. I don't care. Always will, unless I'm on a shield. Appreciate you, girl. This is the. Why is it so ugly in the preview? I don't care anymore. Yeah, it's contains quality of links to and from itself to another node. Yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna approach things a bit differently, because I'm thinking a neural, yeah. think a neurotransmitter class. I don't know. That's probably overcomplicating it, but especially for JavaScript. But we'll see. We'll do it. We'll do it. Why not? Bleh. You know what? We'll simplify it. But how? What am I gonna call this simplification of it though? I guess we'll call it uh foreign receptor. Uh yeah. Oops. A unique shape based on random number generation alters the state of the receiving signal. Neuron core contains the receptors and nodes. Well, no. Contains the nodes. Owned by an IO node. I before E except after C. And sometimes Y. Oh, did I make a typo? Wait, where? Oh. My brain's a hooker sometimes. Alright. So let's just start with this. We'll do libraries. Classes.js. And then matter of fact, you know what? Let's organize it better. Do index.js. What did I call the thing? Node form. I need to replace core with base. I don't know why I called it core. Node base, module exports, node base. I laughed at the amount of typos people made in coding videos. Then I started coding. There's no way to remember spelling. That is so beyond true. Alright, so the node base is going to have a receptor thing, right? So I guess technically the receptor should be first. So uh, receptor base.js class foreign receptor base. Have you seen Rocket Virus? Started bringing it up. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, he's okay. Something happened to his account, and at the moment, I'm not really like supposed to like mention his other account for the temporary. Yet, long story with it. Something happened with his account. But he's okay. Foreign receptor base. Okay, so this is gonna have the receptor shape. I think we're gonna use a system like random. So basically, I want to have 4 different unique randomizers, and whenever some mysterious created whatever structure of chemical that we make that can alter the, we don't even have to complicate it that way, actually. Yeah, okay, so actually we only need 2. So the receptor shape will have 2 different values here, or 2 different chemicals. Okay. Class chemical base. Just nani for now, because I don't know if we're gonna keep this system or not. I think I just realized how to do something I had trouble with. Like, hey, that works. Thank you. What happened? RPG chemistry. Yes. Also, hey Tess, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Long time no talk. And I hope you enjoy your stay. Chemical base. Now, do I really want to? Yeah, why not? Impactors equals, and we don't need to make this a class. Module that exports equals function return. Just yeah. Huh. I guess we do need yeah, no, this is fine. All right. So that's all that's gonna be for now. So the foreign receptors. Yeah, so the receptor shape. Okay, that is gonna be the random as well. That's gonna determine if it can bind. Binding element equals null 0 0. We'll just call it 0 0. I've been playing World of Warcraft recently again. Nice. Yeah, I'm still kicking. Still kicking. Okay, so how am I gonna? I have an idea for that. But it would mean we would need a location system for this. Location, we'll just do like X and Y like that. And values. Doing picture-based lighting in the game. Trying to figure out how to make the light flicker at random intervals. Oh, so what you can do there, let me go ahead and show you a function real quick, Airless. So, set timeouts, callback, and then we'll say I got my boo out. I just see my door open up. Need to close. Okay. We'll say lowest and highest. So this right here, and we'll say repeat is false. Yeah, we'll do it this way. So yeah, you'll do your callback here. Now hold on. Okay. So just to make sure we can keep the arguments, const timer equals that. And this is gonna be like that, timer. And then if repeat, we're gonna set another timeout. But this is gonna do random tick dot bind this arguments. And then it should also be timer. I think this is gonna work, so let's test it. Alright, so we'll do random tick 10 300. We'll just do a thing here. Check. So this one shouldn't repeat, but it should be random every time. Yep. Now if we set it to true, this should be like randomly ticking. There we go. It's okay. But I kept getting clamp errors. Eventually left it, went back in area, math at random was probably a solution. I'll send this Airless, if you want to pause and copy this right here should do everything that you want. So to make it better though, we'll say 0. Lowest, highest, all that. And then we'll do repeat -1. So now we can do like repeat 16 times. And it'll just do this 16 times and then it'll close. Boom. And each one of those ticks is going to be random between the time that you have here. So let's say 500 to oh, hold on. Yeah, that needs to be like that. Lowest is less than or equal to, yeah, well, less than highest. That, and if not, highest. Right. So now if we do like 500, 200, it's going to be 500, 500 no matter what now. Yeah, so that's going to make it stabilize. Okay, so if now we can do between half a second to 2 seconds. 500 IQ. Thank you. And yeah, so now some ticks will happen a lot faster, some won't. And there you go. I will save this as a errorless. Yeah. And I shall send errorless this after the stream. Okay. So yeah, we have a location thing here. And I guess what we'll do is say window.world chemicals equals that. World chemical types. Yeah. It helps you understand. I know, dude, like seeing an example and stuff, like seeing the code, I don't know, for me it's easier to read like and understand code itself than it is a description of the code. Let I equals 0 is less than how many different types of like positive and negative receptor interference should we have? I say like 32 should be more than enough. That's a fact. Yes. Yes, it is. Sometimes it do be like that. So we got 32 should be fine, right? Wouldn't be too much? No. It wouldn't be too much. Hey, baby. What you doing here? Hold up. Let me get my baby love. Hold up. We're back. What you know, each part of the code versus. Oh yeah, when you know, here's what it does. It's a totally different angle of understanding. It's awesome. Yes. I wish I had some more like profound thing to say about that, but I agree and just yes. 100%. Just so it doesn't like do the whole dang thing multiple twice. What? My brain just shat itself when I said that. When you go to the equip skill for why is that dumb heart thing in the way? Oh my hooker. Of the text. Ah. For me, I took a. For me, I took a dabble in coding myself. Awesome. Yo, did that this thing's so stupid. Hashtag 100. How far have you gotten so far? Function new chemical Okay, so we got the foreign receptor base, but we need a mind space. So we have a floating chemical array. What my baby girl do? Yeah, you bet. I should use like a ferret cam so you can see her. She's my baby girl. Drink your cream. Yes, night. Working as intended. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, you bet. Alright. You want something, baby? Hold on, guys. I gotta figure out what you want. One sec. Okay. It does make a huge difference. We have our floating chemicals. Spawn chemical. Equals math.floor, math.random times window dot. Son of a hooker, I did not mean to. World chemical types. Dot length -1. No, we don't need the -1 here. Window dot world chemical types. Nice. You know, I don't even think we really need to do it that way either. Yeah. Shoot, man. Yeah, we don't even need the chemical.js at all. I'm just gonna delete that. So we'll say const chemical compound. Because it doesn't matter if it's yeah, this is just how the receptor handles two different signals anyways, so we don't really need to. Yeah, and so current binding, wait, current chemical binding, no. Yeah. So the reason I'm doing this here though is because I want to introduce randomness to it to add more of like a lifelike thing. It'll make sense later if I ever like manage to have, you know, make something working. Okay. We'll say this that floating chemicals that push and type. Okay, we need to have the chemical have like a lifespan as well. We'll say between 1 second and yeah, between like 1 and 32 seconds. 1 and 33 seconds. And this, after that time, this chemical will delete itself. So we'll say set timeout. This dot loading chemicals dot, yeah, with this slice. Where's the splice? The zero base array start removing elements, removes elements from an array, insert some new element in their place. Returning the deleted elements. No. So this returns the non-deleted elements, right? We don't need to return it at all. Okay. This dot floating chemicals dot index of chem type. And then we'll say 1. And then we'll say update floating chemicals. We'll give it an arbitrary direction flow as well. Math.random times math.I. We'll do times 0.5 because it's actually a little bit faster, apparently, I think, than like dividing. Not that we really need it. Yeah. So the direction will be const random direction equals that, and then we'll return negative pi half plus math.random times, you know what? Random times yeah, it would be the whole version of pi, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. So negative half pi to positive half pi. And I'm gonna need a unique no. No, we're good. I was gonna like take the square root of pi and then subtract the 1 by it and then use the difference between the 0.7 blah blah blah. But no, that my mind's just going all over the place with that. All right, so update floating chemicals. The floating chemicals will just move around. They don't need to modify their lifespan because they're automatically going to delete themselves after a set time. So, oh. And doing this right here ensures that if we sort the array later, this index here will automatically change. Because it's finding the index of this chemical compound here. Okay. So we're just gonna do this dot floating chemicals dot map chem We'll say cam.location plus equals math.cosine, cam.direction, ma pi. What? Yeah. All right. Wait. One equals sine. And then we'll say m dot direction plus equals at dot random. Why do I keep using my like? Yeah. All right. So this should be plus equals random times 0.02. So that way it's going to change its direction. Let's make a deg to rad real quick. Matter of fact, I'm gonna throw all this in an IIFE. I think that's the, is that radians to degrees or is that degrees to radians? Your pi. Nuh-uh, your pi. Ooh, we flavor. Pie flavor. Got him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember if this is, yeah, no, this is degrees to radians, right? Yeah, yeah. All right. Vec to rad match not random times 2 minus. Okay. Do the math thing again. We don't need pi 2 right now, do we? Right, so that's gonna update the direction of it, and then we'll say if chem dot location 0 is, wait, yeah, okay, so we'll use a distance comp thing. Const dist comp equals, I'll just call it distance equals x1, x2, y1, y2. No, that triggers me. We're gonna have to do x1, y1, x2, y2. Dang it, I feel like I overwrote something important with my copy pasting. No, okay, never mind. We're good. I'll never know. Hey, when that happens. All right, so we'll say it returns the absolute of the x2 minus x1 plus absolute y2 minus y1. Matter of fact, we can do this way. Yeah, and that'll give us the distance between like where the thing is. So we'll say if distance, and we'll say chem dot location. We need a Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so no, we don't need to do the check here. So we'll say I need to start commenting this. No, we don't need current chemical binding either. All right. I don't know why I got confused there. Okay, so we'll do neurons. Yeah. I'm gonna rename floating chemicals too to chemicals. So we got chemicals, neurons. That really should be it. My bad gear. More lead. Not bad. Okay. Okay. How am I gonna efficiently do this? Oh, hang on. Okay, great. I'm actually gonna end here because huh? I'm actually gonna end here because she wants attention, so I'm gonna give her love and then play with her a bit. Oh, not right. Oh, never mind. She's going back to bed. That here. So we know how it goes. So I'm gonna, I guess now I'll work on the worker thread thing because this is like what we need to actually get any sort of performance out of uh JavaScript. But I'll worker index.js. If how do I do this again? I'm talking about that. I'm talking about regular web workers because okay, new worker. Oh, thank you. Oh, that looks good. Dude, that smells good. Uh, you know, okay. Since this is just for the training thing, we'll use cluster. I blast it. I blast it. If cluster dot is name. Let's see if I can memorize. So before I do this, I want to see if I can memorize it. Okay. Const workers equals that. So we'll say for let I equals 0, I is less than workers. Wait. Require os.cpus.length I plus plus And then we'll say create worker. And then uh, crud. Let me. Okay, so it does include the path. All right. And then the options will say yeah, I cannot remember these options. What? Okay. Pork. Well, pork. After that on pork, blah, blah, blah. This is different. There we go. Directory of the child process. UID sets. Yeah, we don't need that. Kill signal now. Signal allows closing the abort serialization. Specify the kind of serialization used for sending messages between processes. Possible values are JSON and advanced. See advanced serialization for more details. Default is JSON. JSON. Huh? How is this related to? I'm confused. Huh? Did it take me somewhere completely unrelated? Oh, apparently not. Turns. Okay. Child processes support serialization mechanism for IPC that is based on the serialization API, the Node V8 module, based on HTML structured clone algorithm. This is generally more powerful and supports more built-in JavaScript object types such as big int, map, set, array buffer, typed array, buffer, error, regular expression, etc. However, this format is not a full superset of JSON. JSON. Okay, so basically that's pointless. All right. Detached. Refers independently of its parent process. Specific behavior depends on the platform. The true will be piped to the parent. Oh, that's cool. Wasn't there like a way to attach data to it? Oh, cool. Yeah, like I needed to know what a string was. Whatever. So we'll just push that, and then we'll say module.exports.send command equals function. Thread number command, and we'll say workers thread number dot send. I think it was right. Yeah. Process to send for details. Yeah, message on handle. Okay, so then let me take a bite of my cake. Oh yeah, that good. There it is with the cat in the box. I was wondering what it's called input. I was wondering when I'd see it like a little box cat. Input dot command and data equals input console.log and what we can do then actually is do require, or we can actually have it. How do I want to go about this? Okay. Let's say a history worker. Yeah, and then workers dot length. This one dot on message. Does this return anything? Yeah, and returns a new length of the array. Oh. That's not what I want. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Message data, and then we'll say workers dot, well, actually no, we can't do it that way. Const self equals that. Yeah. Self dot, oops, what am I doing? There, my brain's charting itself again. It's always there. That's true. Sometimes you don't see him because he's like practicing his swaggery and ninja hiding skills. But that thing that you see moving in the corner of your eye, that's Box Cat. He'll always show up when you least expect him. Sometimes he fights crime, sometimes he commits it. All depends on the day of the week. All right. Yeah, module to exports dot get last command equals function thread number return workers thread number. Box cat haunts you. Oh no. He does haunt you. Like this one. Get last response. Get all responses. Module.exports.get thread. Get worker list. Function. This is just gonna clean it up a little bit here. It's gonna do it like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that formatting. It's gonna space it though. Okay. So the idea is to be able to send a command. Turn the sound off. I thought it was too quiet. Airlift. Silly putty. Okay. So hmm. And we'll say no, we don't need to do it that way, do we? Yeah, because if we stringify the whole thing, it should be all right anyways. Yeah. So this will be okay. Okay, hold on. I have another idea for that. Neurons dot slice. Oh, yeah. This will be variable in the future, but yeah, so that's the idea there. Now we can do commands and then process neurons.js module.exports equals function neurons. Yeah, and then we'll say neurons.map neuron do something here there. Just to be safe, I'm gonna do a path resolve dir name with commands slash and then the command itself and then .js. Catch SSS and results. Results equals error. Okay, so that should let us do this here. And now this command will cause absolute nuclear disaster. Hold on. It might not even work. Hold on. Worker. Yeah. Is it just a variable? Eh. Require CPUs that length is not a function. Oh, yeah, no, I'm done. I need to bring this thing up a little bit. It won't explode. Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So the E-pipe. What is happening there? Is it this? Huh? Or event worker instance. The first one should tell us what the error is. Send command. Oh, yeah. Doi. Okay, still got an E-pipe. This handle type cannot be sent. Huh? Okay, well, I'm just gonna do one for now. So that way I can scroll up quicker. Oh. What do you mean invalid handle type, dude? I'm so confused. Oh. Huh? Send command, line 18. Worker the send and the stringify command and data. How is that not? What do you mean handle type? Index line 36. Multidex for send command. Yeah, this is the thing that's. Huh? This is why I hate multi-threading in JavaScript. I'll look into making. No, I don't think worker. Like I don't think. Okay, which I'm obviously doing something wrong here. So yeah, this is on message, right? Yeah, and then the data. Yeah, uh, process as send. Okay, so you just send the data back. That's on message. Yeah, self.worker.on message and then the data. Oh, I am the. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I am the slightly unintelligent kind of person sometimes. That should not be happening. Brains are indeed like that. Oh, there we go. Oops. Message argument must be type of string, object, number, or boolean receive a function. What? 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 Uh, in timeout. Line 54. How's results a function? Oh. No, it's not, dude. Oh, yeah, it is. There we go. Okay, so let's speed this up here, should we? Create worker. Node cluster, kill worker when done. Okay, you know, I have an idea. We don't need that. Okay, yeah. So we don't need these anymore. Okay, yeah, no. What we can do now is add a callback. We'll say results. Yeah, no, we can just do the history thing. Yeah. Okay, so well, we just clean up that. Well, yeah, we can just say oh, well, yeah. Uh, oh, yeah, 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 because I did the thing. Well, no, yeah, 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 we can do. I know this dot probably would work there, but just to be safe. So now it should create a new worker if that one doesn't exist. Uh, interesting. Okay, so does this work? Can you do more than one? Okay. Uh, let's see if it works. Okay, in that case, we can do on base. Wait, yeah, on message base. Okay, now I'm actually about to end the stream because my brain is like spaghetti mush right now. So we'll do data, yeah. Oh, oh. Yeah, dude, it does work. It does. That's awesome. Okay. That means that we can also do this. So now we can do. Okay, I'll have a flag set here at the very end or before the thing, say flags. Let's say auto kill true. Dude, we might have just made like one of the most like weird but yet extremely effective multi-threading thing. Oh, yeah. Yes, it works, dude. It works. Okay. There it is, dude. The results done. Okay, so let's see if the neurons themselves actually update. Baller. I appreciate that, Airless, but girl, I ain't gonna lie, I have so many doubts about myself sometimes. Dot. I think it's like kind of something that comes natural to doubt yourself when you're a programmer. It's not a good thing. It's a very not good thing. Not good thing, but I think like I don't know, just I think it's almost inevitable if you're gonna be a coder to doubt yourself at some point. Fairly common imposter syndrome, yes. All right, if we're lucky, there it is. So now, man, this could have been way easier on C++, but anyway. So now let's make an insane amount of neurons here, right? So watch how long this takes. Let timer equals, wait, let const time start equals performance dot now, and done in performance dot now minus time start, and then the results, which we do not need to publish the results. All right, so this is gonna take a long AF time. I'm not gonna do that. Make a little bit less of an insane amount. Processing neurons on a single thread, done in that many milliseconds. So about 2 seconds, right? However, if we do this, let I equals 0, I is less than, let's say, 8 threads, I plus plus, and we'll do that, and we'll do that slice, I times, wait, yeah, I plus, yeah, I times whatever this value would be divided by 8. Const count equals that much. Const splitter equals count divided by 8. So we'll say I times splitter. Yeah, and this will be I plus I times splitter. Or no, yeah, I times, yes, okay. I plus 1 times splitter minus 1. And now this should process between 8. So we'll say no. Oh. Max listeners exceeded warning. Possible event emitter memory leak detected. 11 message listeners added to a single worker. Oh, that's. And you see, in the total here of each and every single thread. So let's do like 16 of them, right? Yeah, let's do 16 threads. And that is much faster. And we need to subtract this now, so we'll say thread I done in performance.now minus time start. So by splitting it, each and every single one of these seem to, they finish at different times too, though. So it's like we would need some method to detect when all of them are done, but that's for another day. But yeah, so the total time, finished I equals performance.now minus time start, and we'll say finished I. And then if finished.length is greater than or equal to num threads, we'll say console.log, all threads finished, in time start. Base time start. Okay, so all threads finished in 757 milliseconds in total. Now I'm gonna get rid of the console log here so you can see 0. Boom, just that quick. But if we do 1, it takes a lot longer. So I think it is working. Where's my threads? Oh yeah, no, it's taking a lot longer. You never want easier. Exactly. So let's add a 1 here, and then I'll end the stream. So to process a ridiculous amount of neurons, how is that? What? Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, no, this is okay, almost 8 seconds to process 1,321,400 neurons. And these are just like the very baseline. In C++, you would be able to process like into the millions, like super fast. With a single thread. But all 16, and to verify it's working. Whoa, okay, that's a lot better. Now you would expect it to be 16 times faster, but no. That is not the case at all. But if we return a string, that way it doesn't have to reapply to the memory. Yep, okay, all threads are being active. Yeah, okay, so that's what we're gonna do here. Okay. You know, got how to speed it up? Yes. So basically, we went from 8 seconds down to 1.7 seconds. However, it's still not ideal, but at least now we have some form of speed. But to take 2 seconds to process that many, like, is like really scary. So let's see if there's like a sweet point that it likes to work with. So let's try 7. Yes, as you can see here, 7 threads processed just as much as 16. Almost. So let's try 4. I think there's like a memory speed limitation for that. Okay, that shouldn't have spammed that many times, but all right. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely going to help with the JavaScript version of the AI training thing. I really don't know if I want to make the training in JavaScript. I do because I want the thing to train like, but I don't know, man. Hmm. Let's try like adding more threads than we have. If my computer blows up, yeah, okay, so it seems to cap out at a certain amount, which I'm guessing is like around 6. We already know what 7 is. Let's try 8. Let me say rip. Okay, so it seems 7 is the sweet spot. JavaScript seems to only really like allowing. Okay, that is not supposed to happen like that, dude. Anyway, yeah, this is just a quick baseline anyways. And that, yeah, that shouldn't happen. So we'll just const total equals performance dot now minus base time start plus, wait, yeah, so we'll do minus finished dot map f f. This ain't gonna work, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. And yeah, I didn't think it would do that. All right, anyway, bye guys.